If you are just joining us, this is Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television. And yes, it's time for us to interview our special guest. Remember when I opened the show this morning, I said that we're going to have special performance, have a lot of fun, even if it's a Monday. We still want you to have a fantastic day. I mean, a lot of people are home now because they've closed for the year to open probably first week or second week in January. Now, my special guest is a comedian, and his name is Baba the Baba. Baba the Baba is a stand-up comedian, an MC, and a presenter. He's also a media consultant, and as a comedian, he does strictly clean jokes, and that's why he's Nigeria's most preferred gospel and corporate MC / comedian. I have him here seated with me quietly and gently. When he entered the studio this morning, he was so stylishly, I don't know how to say it, like there's this swerve that came to say, good morning. I was like, okay, good morning. Thank you for joining me this morning. How are you?
Thank you for having me. Fine.
And he is a very punctual person, I must say, because I mean, sometimes we struggle with guests coming in early and all of that, but you actually came in extremely early.
Okay, maybe I should address that.
Yeah.
Why I don't believe when Nigerians condemn foreigners, foreign employers, you say you come late, they remove your salary. I don't know why you should go late to work.
All right.
I can't understand it. I don't even understand why people, if you give me an appointment, you tell me 6 o'clock. I know that once it's 5 a.m. from my place, you may not be able to move to the next because of traffic. So I'll wake up. And so last night I was chatting with your producer for like around 12. She was like, go and sleep. You're supposed to
be up early.
I told her I just came in that night and I had to do 1 or 2 things. I didn't sleep because of this show. Because if I had slept, I'll wake up late and I will not meet up. So I work with time. Once I've said I'm coming, I don't believe in telling stories. So if I give you an appointment, you tell me a story, I can't understand it.
Yeah.
I said, I can't understand your story.
Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Really appreciate you taking our time to actually come down here to converse with us. We really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Now, let's talk about you. Number one, the name. I want to know. I've seen you on different comedy shows and all of that, but I want to know that name. How did you come about Baba the Baba?
Okay. Baba the Baba was given to me by my mom. Oh. My mom gave all of us nicknames, so she called us by our nicknames.
All right.
So when I went into comedy, she was actually the one who wanted me to do showbiz. She liked seeing people on TV.
Interesting.
So, yes, and I, growing up, I was funny, and she wanted me to be an actor. She just wanted me, and my dad wanted me to go to school and become an engineer.
All right.
My mom wanted me to be on TV. So she was sneaking me out to church dramas. My dad was against it, but my mom would want to go for VG so that I would perform. I would join the church. So coincidentally, she died before I appeared on TV for the first time. It was after some months she died, I appeared on TV for the first time. So then I was answering I forgot the name I answered. Okay, the Boo. It was Alambro that called me the Boo. I wanted to say the boy because he gave me my first name. I wanted to say the boy. He now said the Boo, started calling me the Boo. So when I went to Alade Market at Allen, one woman saw me and was like, how does your mom feel seeing you on TV? A young boy, because I was actually very young. So I now felt that thing. I started missing my mom. So she now asked me, what's your name again? And I said, Baba the Baba. So that name, I changed it at that spot.
All right.
On that spot because of my mom. So I now answer Baba the Baba in my mom's memory.
I'm very sure she's proud of you and all of your achievements. And let's talk about how it all started as a comedian, a corporate MC.
It started in 2004.
Wow.
After my work, I'd always wanted to be an actor. So I failed WAEC because of Fujas of Commotion. So I tried my best. So, but it didn't work for me. When we were supposed to write, Mass was on a Saturday. Yeah. So we were invited to come for an audition, Fujas of Commotion audition. So I went for the audition. Because of that, I didn't do Mass. So we were told to come for the meeting the next Saturday that I was picked. The next Saturday was supposed to be English, another subject, important subject like that.
So, important.
So I didn't go for that one because of Fujas of Commotion. After all those rubbish, they don't still give me a role. I felt like I was juicy. So I always wanted to be on TV. I tried my best. So since the acting thing didn't work out, and I said, okay, since the idea was to make people laugh, I could also be a stand-up comedian.
All right.
So because in church, then I was in Mountain of Fire. You can't, if you do a drama in Mountain of Fire, you must, if youth drama is doing, youth church is doing their drama, they will say featuring Chidi from children department. They must put my name in that banner or else people will not come for the concert.
Whoa. Whoa. Interesting.
So that's okay, let me go into stand-up. So I now met Alan Bloom. I used to see him around Anthony in Lagos. So I saw his banner, so I called him, I went to his house, and he saw me, was like, "You're too gentle to be a comedian." Those days...
You are gentle, yeah. I must tell you. You're a very gentle person. I mean, when you enter, there was this very nice, silent... in fact, please go on.
He was like, you said, "You're too gentle to be a comedian. Sorry, you can't be a comedian." I said, "Try me now first." Because those days, they believe that if you're a comedian, you must be looking dirty, you must be rough, you enter somewhere and start making noise, and not someone clown is here.
Okay.
So he saw me, I was like, "I'm not sure you can be a comedian." I said, "I will be a comedian. I'm a comedian." So he now invited me into his house. He asked me to crack jokes. Then I gave some jokes. So like, these are new jokes. You have not... I think that I've been writing jokes before I started comedy. Because I believe you're supposed to own your joke.
All right.
So that was how he had to drop somebody on TV. Then he was on Galaxy TV. So he had to drop one of the boys on the show just to put me on the show. And that was how I started in 2004. So I was just following Alan Bloom, just got on the show. So the first time I performed on stage was 2006 or 7 on Benga Denka's show. And it was called Comedy Club. So that was how I started. Before I now, Galaxy TV now organized the Laugh Cafe, you know. Then so I joined Laugh Cafe. That was where I started having my breakthrough from Galaxy TV's concerts. And I played. And I did Mnet. Mnet took me to Uganda, Kenya, and I thought some countries, Gambia. So it just like that, just from here, one connection. So God has been faithful, though.
Yeah, that's very nice. Now let's talk about your writing. I mean, in what you've just talked, what you just told me, you own your jokes. You write clean jokes and all of that. What has been since 2004? What has been your inspiration so far? How do you get new jokes all the time? Have you been able to put pen to paper or your hands on your typewriter to say, okay, so you know what? These 5 materials, this is mine. And I own it, and it comes out and people laugh. Yeah.
Okay, most times it is God that makes the joke funny. So,
that's a good point.
It may be funny to you. You say it somewhere else and it's not funny. You may say it here and it's funny and it's not funny somewhere else. So as a comedian, you know that these things are funny. It may not be funny to this person, it may be funny to somebody else. Yeah. So that is how it is. So to me, and I tell my story. So I don't do cockroach talk to rats. You know, so those kind of stories. I tell reality stories. Yeah. Yeah, so that is what I do. So once I see it, and that was why I did not blow on time. Because I was telling stories. Those days, comedians were doing Worry People Native, Worry Mitibo. So I didn't believe in those kind of stories.
All right.
Yeah, so I believe in telling. So I struggled to break through. Yes, I struggled because people were like, sorry, now worry. If you just come, and if you're not from Worry, that is why you see comedians pretending to be Worry, like AY was saying be Worry boy, AY is a Yoruba person. But they grew up into the industry with that kind of mentality. So that time, if they ask me, what's your name, I say Chidi. Chidi, you're not from Worry. I don't lose show with that though. They must say you must either be a Worry person or a Benin person before you can be a comedian. And it was difficult for me. But I kept on doing my thing, and over time, people now accepted my kind of story. They now accepted listening to a comedian that is not talking about Worry. Because we must climb and say area. I've never said it. I have never said this in the comedy. I've never said it.
That's a lot. I mean, you saying this now has made me realize that we have grown up listening to stand-up comedy from people that actually lived in Worry or came from Worry or said that they came from Worry.
And they were never there.
Interesting.
Yes. I was born in Edo State. I grew up in Delta State, but I don't talk about it.
And you, so how have you been able to weather through the market? Because now, I mean, you talking about not being from Worry, we are used to comedians coming to speak pidgin and then talk about their struggle story and talk about how it was somewhere in Worry and everything. But you are not from there and you don't even talk about it. How have you been able to market through?
No, over time, people will begin to accept your style. Yes, once you come out, you keep doing, if you keep doing one thing, you keep doing it, they'll get used to it. They'll be like, sorry, we don't have any choice. We have to accept this guy. And that was it.
Yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice. Now, let's, it has been a very interesting year for everyone, especially people in show business. In fact, I've made it a point of duty to ask entertainers, comedians, musicians, event planners, show promoters. I mean, and I see that that's also in your profile. You promote shows and all of that, and also artists. How have you been able to break through this year?
Okay, this year was difficult from the beginning, you know, but somehow God did it. Right. You know, there's a way God would bless you. Entertainment didn't work for me this year. Well, no, it worked because I made money on social media. That is how social media has made life easy for so many people.
Yes.
Because there were no shows, there were no events at all. And even the ones organizing the event had small events in their closets, and they were not ready to pay anybody, and I had bills to pay. So somehow I made money online. So that was how God helped me this year. In fact, I was able to do things I never thought of doing this year. For me to relocate inside pandemic, you pack, promote, rent house. I went for no see for money job inside the rent house. My father relocated.
Wow.
Yeah, sponsoring a trip like that in this same pandemic. So God, and now what I realized is you are on your own. Those things you thought you could not do, when you are hungry, you will do it. I did a lot of things I never believed I could do.
Yes.
Yes, because during that pandemic, there was no food. Life was difficult. I had to start, and I realized that that same period, people were building houses. So people got money on. People were looking for houses. Those who couldn't live in Lekki again, they couldn't afford Lekki rent. That's looking for. I can't turn agent. Because at the point, nobody cares, because you can't even beg anybody for money. And when you start hustling, nobody cares, because everybody was surviving. Everybody was looking for something to eat that period. Like play, I made money from all those things. So I didn't know there was money in all those property business. So that was how. So from that, when I was doing agency, and I realized that there's 500, there's money in 500. I bought people who were always renting wheelbarrows, because people were building houses in my area every day. I bought people who were always going to rent wheelbarrows. So when I was making that money, and I bought some wheelbarrows that they rent out, so at least in a day, I was making like 2K.
Interesting.
Yes, from wheelbarrow. So in a month, I was making 60K.
Wow.
From wheelbarrow. I never knew there was money in those things. You know, if you become broke, you now begin to look at...
You become innovative.
You now begin to look at small inside wheelbarrow.
Even I am thinking about, okay, maybe I should think about this business too, because, I mean, as somebody that is a comedian and an entertainer, that would not even probably come to mind.
When better hunger beats you, you realize that, because... I have friends who sold their cars.
Wow.
My car is like a pet. I love that car and I wouldn't sell it. I was using a sport car. Like, if I go sell this sport car, what I buy? I just love that car. I know if it's seller. I'd rather do a menial job to survive.
Interesting.
My friends sold their cars to cook soup. Oh. This way. I also. So somehow, I started making money online. When one drink came out, so they paid me to do skates for them, because I do skates. So I placed that advert. That was where the big money came. Bam! So I want to relocate.
Nice.
So there's money online, but people don't know. But those who are making money online are really making good money online. So I made money online, and from hustling, those agents... People don't say things like that. They will say a celebrity is saying it. I did it. We were all hungry that period. I did it. So I have to say the truth. So those people who are home, I know friends who don't want to work. They'll be begging me for money. You don't know what I'm doing. I told somebody, I do agent work. Wow. But that almost carried me. I fell inside one when I was looking for a house for somebody. Because I'm the first son.
In your family?
In my family.
How many?
3.
Wow.
I have 2 younger sisters, although they're all married. So I have people who believe you're a millionaire.
Because you're a celebrity, you show on TV, of course.
But as at that time, there was no money. I was broke. I was broke. So I had to, because I must pay bills, I don't believe in begging people for money. I believe I should be the one giving people.
All right.
So I had to hustle. And God blessed me.
That's I mean, well done. That's very nice. What really blew my mind from what you've just said is that wheelbarrow part where you were able to look into it and you didn't decide to sit back because, I mean, this period was very tough for different people at different times. But also, it was a blessing too.
Yes.
Because, I mean, a lot of people were able to rethink, re-strategize, repurpose, and even become innovative at their crafts. Now, let's talk about your reflections generally for 2020 and moving into 2021. As a showbiz person, what would you do differently? Because, I mean, right now, the pandemic is still on. And everybody's trying to keep safe. So people are looking at, okay, so I don't want my business to die. I know that your passion is comedy and being an MC and being a showbiz person. But it has been a little bit difficult for people to host the events. I mean, this should be Dirty December.
The comedians couldn't even host any event. They couldn't, even the ones that planned it, they were planning on doing something before they now came up with this and other, they stopped events again. So a lot of things happened. So my plan for 2020, so I now said, okay, during this lockdown, I now decided that, okay, let me do something that will give me money if I'm not on stage, if I'm not saying crowd, which is the social media stuff. So I have to focus. So I'm working harder on my social media business.
Platform,
yes. And I'm shooting a movie. We just finished shooting. We're finished editing stuff. So we're just trying to shoot more scenes to complete one or two things. So I want to have my movie out. So I know that if I'm not performing, I should be making money from somewhere. So I don't need you to have your party if I can feed myself.
Okay, that's
so you have to start thinking outside the box. You know. So I've been planning a whole lot of things to survive. So that's, I would say that 2020 is a good year for me. Because it made me do things I couldn't do. Things I didn't believe I could do. I never believed I could make money from wheelbarrow business. All these people where they see for those vulcanizers, they are making money. You know, I would just sit down with that guy. There was a time I went to do my tires, 4 tires less. The guy now did my tires, 500 now, 4 tires, 2,000. As in, within 1 hour, this guy made 2,000. And this lockdown, I never make money, celebrity. I started envying the guy. So that was how I started thinking, how can I be making 500 naira? Money day for 500.
I am telling you, I mean, the person that said small drop of water makes a mighty ocean is not stupid because, I mean, the 500 naira today, 500 naira tomorrow makes the millions that people see. And it will pay
some bills.
Yes.
For instance, the woman that sweeps our compound, I pay 500 naira every month. So if I have that small business, that one has sorted the sweeper, compound sweeper, it has paid that bill.
Yes.
So I don't need to start looking for event or anchor if I can pay a sweeper 500 naira. You get?
Yeah.
So that is what, so those menial jobs were solving problems. Like when somebody called, I need 2,000, and you just send 2,000, to see this guy get money. Now we battle.
It is actually a very good thing that you have stayed innovative, you stayed creative, even within the pandemic, and where, you know, where a lot of people were running helter-skelter trying to look for something, you were, because, I mean, I can't imagine you telling your family that, you don't have
because, I had to enter the streets. That's why I started from a street boy. Why it was easy for me is because I live a normal life. There are people who live above their means. You think because you're a celebrity, I cannot do this thing. Hunger will just kill you.
True.
Understand? So that was why I could do it. I don't care. All I know is that I cannot beg you for money. I will do whatever I can do legitimately to make money so that I don't beg you for money.
Interesting. Now, before we wrap up this interview session, because I want you to play a game with us before you go. So comedians are known for their jokes.
Yes.
And is there anything, apart from the fact, well, now I already know that Baba the Baba is a serial entrepreneur. Baba the Baba is a showbiz man.
General hustler.
He's a general hustler. Thank you. Is there something else that you are known for?
What am I known for? Okay, I'm a realist. I don't deceive people. I don't lie to people. Yeah. If you ask me something, is that something I said today, I'll say tomorrow. I don't defend you. If you commit any crime, they call me, I will say what you did.
there and then.
Yeah. So if you want to do anything wrong, don't involve me because I'll implicate you.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Now, to people that are aspiring to become comedians, because day in, day out, everyone is looking into trying something new for themselves, trying passion and all of that. I'd like that you give a quick advice to all of them.
Okay. If you want to be a comedian, first of all, you have to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will believe in you. You have to believe in yourself first. You know, believe you can do it and be creative. You know, what attracts you to people, especially comedians, is that you are original. If you come like a comedian, I say, I make I hear your joke, and you say what I've heard before, I will not show interest in you. So you have to be original, first of all, before you can even meet somebody like me. You have to be original to attract your colleagues, the ones who would help you. So believe in yourself, be original, and believe in God. Because you can be funny and you don't make money. It is God that gives money.
Interesting.
Yes. So you can just be funny doing your thing. There are days I will be so broke, I'll be like, who do I call? Somehow from nowhere, somebody will just call me. I say your number somewhere. I want to give you this event. I said, nah, God, give me that number. So,
that's very good. That's very good. All right. Yes. Now, Babadi Baba has told us about everything that you need to know about him. And in fact, I really appreciate how you've been able to do so well for yourself, and you've been able to stay true to yourself within everything. Because I mean, people change even after the fame, the name, the money, the attention that they get, and all of that. And I'm not even saying this because you're here. We've heard a lot of people say nice things about you, and even seeing you and meeting you for the first time shows a lot.
I'm blushing.
Thank you very much for that. So, well, now it's time to play some games with you. Okay. And we call it the Christmas trivia because it's the Christmas season, really. Wait, before I even do the Christmas trivia with you, what did you do for Christmas? How did you celebrate your Christmas this year?
Christmas, what did I do? I didn't actually do anything on Christmas Day.
Okay.
I didn't even kill fowl. I wanted to kill chicken. My neighbor now gave me something to drink. Said I should drink, I should be drinking, I should try to be taking alcohol. I wanted to kill that fowl that morning. So I now drank those things they say, 15 hours sachets, those drinks.
Hey!
I drank the thing, carry knife, mark, kill fowl. So they look the fowl will gone. I said, my fowl don't kill me. I was drunk that morning. That was how I didn't kill Christmas fowl. So I was just, what did I do? So I couldn't kill the chicken. My son came, I had to take him to my younger sister's place.
All right.
So that was it. So I was just driving him around. I didn't cook, just driving him around, and we got home late in the night. Then he drank water because he had eaten. Yes.
Nah, I'm angry with you. No, The boy that is meant to enjoy himself.
No, he has enjoyed himself. So
because you were driving him around.
No, I took him to my sister's place. So he would go here, stay for 2 hours, play with their kids. I took him somewhere else, he would play. So that was what I did throughout that day.
Okay.
So I believe Christmas is for children, actually.
Why?
Christmas for adults, Christmas is, hey, what do I send to my father? Or what do I send to my son?
Money spending period.
Money spending period. So after spending, hey, January, school go resume. So as an adult, for an adult, I never thought of what I would do for myself. I was thinking, hey, school will resume. My father in the village, this person. So there was no plan for myself.
Okay. All right. But I think maybe the next Christmas, you can plan a little something for yourself, at least something small.
Okay, I'm a kind of person, I don't really believe in those things. I believe in doing the most important thing.
All right.
Like when they called me from the village money, I said, money not there. I'll try. So I was thinking of my own is how to do the right thing. Being a son, you're supposed to send money home. You are supposed to. So I need that is doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to take care of my son. I have to do that. I have to do. So that was what I was doing. Doing those things I was supposed to do.
I don't agree with you, but I mean, we have a right to how we feel and what we believe in.
Those things don't freak me actually. So I don't believe I'm supposed to go to somewhere and see a movie. If I don't see a movie, something will happen to me. I don't believe in that. I don't think my son needs to go and see a movie because so that when he goes to school, he will tell his children that he went somewhere with his dad. I like him mentioning, saying daddy. That thing they suit me. So I do things to make him talk about daddy.
So you're trying to buy your son's attention. I see your plan. All right, thank you so much. It's time for us to play Christmas trivia, and this is how it goes. You're going to pick numbers from 1 to 6,
Okay.
and then we will let you know what it is. You have about 10 seconds to answer the question. So we have 1 to 6. I want you to pick one number.
Okay, let me take 6.
And you'll be answering 3 questions, by the way,
Okay.
from 1 to 6. So what is your number?
6.
Number 6. All right, let's have number 6 for Baba the Baba this morning. So it says, what are you supposed to do when you find yourself under the mistletoe? I'm going to read the question again.
Where is mistletoe?
What are you supposed to do when you find yourself under the mistletoe? Okay, so I'm going to explain it to you. If you watch foreign American movies,
Yes.
you would see that in the decorations, there's one very nice flower like this. It looks, but it's always over the decoration. We don't have it. We don't necessarily use it in this part of the world.
So why did they ask me a question? What do you know they use for it? No, that's the wrong question.
No,
That's
you're
a question that they're
supposed to
wrong.
know.
No, I did the exam. I didn't answer some questions because they were wrong questions. This question is a wrong question.
There is a popular thing that people do. In fact, it's in almost every Christmas movie. Oh yeah, try now. Let's try.
So what am I supposed to do when I'm under it?
When you're under the mistletoe, what are you supposed to do?
I bend down my head and pass now. Do like this and pass. Finish.
Eh?
Yes.
Please, I don't think that's the answer.
I don't know what's mistletoe. You cannot be asking me what I don't know.
I don't think that's the answer.
If it's not the answer, you fail me now.
Oh yeah, let's see what the answer is. So you were meant to kiss under the mistletoe. So it's meant to...
That should be a romantic something. No? I'm not
yeah.
that kind of...
Oh really?
Yes.
Please pick another number.
Okay, let me do number 1.
Let's do number 1. He has picked number 1. Let's have, what is the first question on the list? So it says, what Christmas song talks about multiple days of the Christmas celebration? This one is easy now. What Christmas song talks about multiple days of the Christmas celebration?
Like I told you, I don't do Christmas celebration.
You must have done Christmas Carol now. No, this one you must have done.
On the first day of Christmas, now the song with that now.
What's the name of the song?
I don't know.
What's the first? Okay, let me help.
On the first day of Christmas, my children said to me, I've tried.
Okay,
You sing, you were the ask me question, singer.
Okay, let me see. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas,
That's a good voice.
Thank you.
I wish I owned a record label. Just
see you. He wants to whine me this morning. I will not agree. Let's have the answer to the question. All right. So the question was, what Christmas song talks about multiple days? Yes, it's 12 days of Christmas.
I said it before they displayed it.
You did not say it. You did not
12
say
days of Christmas.
We've seen it. No, no, it is 12 days of Christmas, but of course, then we talk about the days. 12 days of Christmas.
People should ask me simple question like
so
bus stops.
No hard.
Bus stops like from Ojota to Ikorodu. I should name 5 bus stops. That's now. These are things I know. They're my roots.
Yeah, but they are not Christmas. They are okay because you have mentioned it. Now, from Ojota to Ikorodu, I want you to name 5 bus stops. Let's go.
Ojota to Ikorodu. Ojota bus stop.
1,
K2, My 12,
3,
Owode,
4,
Ajegule, Way
5,
Bridge,
6,
Ogolonto, Agric.
8.
You said 5 for.
Show up. You're showing yourself. All right, let's have the last question. Pick another number, 1 to 6. You picked 1.
Let me
picked
do
6.
5.
Number 5. All right, let's have number 5. Let's have number 5. The question is, what did Frosty the Snowman do when a magic hat was placed on his head? Frosty the Snowman, what did he do when the magic hat was...
I don't know about that. It's a movie, right?
Yeah, it's a movie.
I know they watch film like that.
Really? But you're a movie maker now.
I don't really have time to watch TV. I started doing movies because of hunger.
What have you not done because of hunger, Baba Baba? All right, just give me a guess.
I don't watch movies, so I won't know the name of that particular movie.
Let's try your guessing skill. You guessed the mistletoe. I know,
tried. I can't even guess that one right. I won't get it.
Well, that's true because you didn't know. But first, what do you think he did?
Okay, what he did. What was the question again?
Let's have the question again. It says, what did Frosty the Snowman do when a magic hat was placed on his head?
What he did. Okay, let me just guess. If they place magic, you go shock, man. You will be happy.
Okay.
Yes, if they put magic hat for your head, you'll be excited, either you'll be scared, or you'll be excited, or you will disappear. 3 of them. Let's see.
Okay, let's see the answer. Because I even don't know this one.
You see now.
I don't know this one. I can't even
So the examiner has failed now.
No, the examiner, I'm not the examiner. The producer is, we're together. I'm with you.
No, our viewers don't know that there's a producer asking me questions. They believe you know everything.
I don't know everything.
Because that's not the way they fail me like say you too no boo.
Okay, this is the answer. He began to dance around. You actually tried.
You
actually tried. You actually tried. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. But of course, before I let you go, you'll be performing for us because I want to laugh and I want our viewers to laugh this morning.
But you've been laughing since so.
In fact, but I want to enjoy your materials. You've been giving it to me, I know. You've been giving me subtle, but I want you to give us your full performance this morning.
What's the Nigerian products do now? If you check the way guys do, for instance, if you want to cut your hair as a guy, you try to economize. You understand? Like, if you check this hair, it's been long I cut this hair because I'm trying to save money. You understand? A guy can cut his hair for 300 naira. Where I live, hair is cheap. You can cut your hair for 300 naira and carry that hair for 3 months. Just to economize. Now, because we know what the country is saying, we know what the economy is saying. That same guy that is cutting hair for 300 naira, we give a woman 15,000 to plait hair for some women that their hair is cheap. You understand? 15,000 to plait hair, and she will carry the hair for just 1 week. Is it good? Women are heartless. Women cannot make heaven. If I enter heaven, see any woman, I say, no, this is cheating. Now, if I can cut my hair for 300 naira and carry it for 3 months, if I give you 15,000 plait hair, you carry that hair 15 years.
Why?
Yes. You have to save. Why you dey shake head? So if I toast, they no agree for me.
No. Of course, castle. All I remember is castle for me.
If you check, people who live in Face Me and Face You, they eat better food than those that live in the flat. If you visit somebody in Face Me and Face You this early morning, now you must hear shararara. They're always frying. Shararara, they're always frying. Now, they're frying good things, so they're frying turkey, they're frying chicken. You know why? No. It's because their kitchen is on the passage. In the passage. You understand? So you must prove to your neighbor that you serve a living God. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So you must be frying things for them to know that you go to church. But we that live in the flats, we don't owe anybody any explanation. But we also fry. You go to hear see smoke everywhere. Now onions, so onions. Now there are people who live in who live in the flats. They have lived in Face Me and Face You before. You can't deceive them. By the sound of your shararara, they know what you are frying. If you just fry, shararara, wish, they say, pala. If you do, shararara, talking. If you now do onions, they know. Now, if you live in the flat and you want to deceive your neighbors, you want them to think you are frying something good, fry water. Hello. Have you fried water before? See, I want to teach you. I just want to teach you this thing because I love you. Fry water. Now, this is how to fry water. Put your pot on fire. When you put your pot on fire, let it hot. Once it's hot, pour your red oil. You know, if you put red oil, it will do smoke go full everywhere. Even you where they fry, you no go see road. The kitchen will be dark. Now let that oil, let it burn. Once it's very hot, carry groundnut oil, put. It will not do sharara. That is second sharara in one fry, you know. They'll be wondering, what is this person frying? Sharara. Leave and make it hot. Carry salt. If you put salt, you do sharara. Now that is the third sharara. In one fry, you know. They'll be wondering, what is this person frying? Now carry onions. These onions, they make noise. If you put onions, it will be sharara. I say, what is this woman frying? Now, let that onions burn. Leave it there. Let it burn. Now, carry water. Hello? Carry your water. Carry your water. Don't go closer too much because it will explode, though. You understand? Just carry your water. As you pour the water, it will push. You take off. Now, they will not be wondering, what is this woman frying? The first channel, second channel, third channel, fourth channel, the next push. Somebody will say, it's talking. The other person say, no, did you hear that push? It's bigger than talking. She's frying full goats. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Baba the Baba.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Whoa. In fact, you've just given me an idea of what to do for the new year.
Yes, you have to fry something.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really enjoyed your performance and, of course, the conversation that we've had with you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Baba the Baba. He is a comedian. He is a serial entrepreneur. I gave that to him because, I mean, all the things he has listed this morning has been amazing. He is also a showbiz person. And, of course, he has performed for us this morning on Tea or Coffee. We want to say major thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.